all, and welcome to another great episode of the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. It's your old friend here, Bo James. Some people like to call me the King of King Sport. Right now, you watch this on TV, call your friends, tell them turn it over to CW4. If you're watching this online, wherever you're at around the world, share the link with your friends. Let them know about Southern States Wrestling. 21 years and counting, we're still going strong. Big program here today. Last week I told you all about Demolition Axe, WWE legend, coming to Kingsport area, coming to Mount Carmel, Tennessee on Saturday night, June the 16th to battle Frank the Tank Parker for the Southern States Heavyweight title. I also told you about international star Kyle Matthews going to be making his debut there that same night to battle Eric Darkstorm. 8 teams are going to battle. Somebody's going to walk away the brand new Southern States Tag Team Champions. 8 teams from 5 different states competing in this tournament. This is a big deal. This is something big. They're all gunning for those belts that I've held before. Members of my family have held many times. You may see me against a member of my family in the tournament. Who knows what's going to happen as the brackets are laid out. Here today we're going to see a couple of teams that are already entered in that tag team tournament. Misty James is going to be along in just a little bit to tell you all about her big title match. And we're supposed to hear from James McComb, but as we're starting the recording here today, he has not shown up across the hall to do his interviews with Matt Rhodes. So I don't know what's going on with that. But what I want to talk about, Kyle Matthews, I told you all about him last week. This young man is setting the wrestling world on fire. He's toured the Orient. He's wrestled all across America. He is a true international star. He's wrestled for some of the biggest promotions in the world. And he's coming right here to Mount Carmel, Saturday night, June the 16th, to battle pure talent, Eric Darkstorm. What I want to do right now, let's take a look at Eric Darkstorm in action as he battles NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion Lance Erikson in a non-title match, and then we're going to hear from Mr. Darkstorm.
It should be a great contest here at Southern States Wrestling. Joe Wheeler here along with Matt Rhodes for the call of the action, as we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out Southern States Wrestling no matter where you may be joining us from all across the world. As Darkstorm right there, nice waist lock position, and it got reversed right there by Erikson. He's got the waist lock going here as these guys are starting off nice and clean scientifically as Darkstorm pulls his man into a side headlock position, and Matt Rhodes, we're off and rolling here. Nice clean wrestling being displayed by both guys. Top wrist lock position into a hammerlock and right back inside headlock, and takes his man down with a side headlock takeover as a great contest here underway.
You noted the clean wrestling. I don't see it lasting very long. Lance Erikson, we've seen him a few times in the past. We know he likes to bend the rules a little bit, but a very difference in style, very difference in culture between these two men, as you see it covered there. You know, Eric Darkstorm from Huntington, West Virginia, from the streets of Huntington, West Virginia, man of the people, Eric Darkstorm. He's very endearing to the wrestling fans, the fans on their feet as Darkstorm walked to the ring tonight. Lance Erikson from the great country of Canada is more refined, a little more high class than Eric Darkstorm. So you see a difference in culture, but you see two very talented individuals. Darkstorm, though, at 226 pounds, is at a big weight disadvantage with Erikson at 275, big super heavyweight there.
Well, it's a great, like you said, big weight difference here, but Darkstorm up and over his man right there. Erikson caught him, tried to hip toss him. Darkstorm was able to reverse that situation right there. He's setting up. Beautifully executed arm drag takeover right there. That was a la Ricky Steamboat, the way he stuck that arm drag in there nice and tight. Took the bigger opponent over, and now driving his knee into the arm. And Darkstorm right there ripping and pulling at the arm and wrist area as he's got the bigger man grounded, at least for the moment, down on the canvas, and got that arm in a barred position as Darkstorm is staying focused on that arm. Takes his man back up, vertical base into the corner. Irish whip got reversed right there. Erikson, almost had an advantage. Darkstorm flipping over his man and right back in with that arm drag.
And the NWA Mountain State promotion out of West Virginia, and Lance Erikson's their champion. So right now you got Darkstorm jockeying for position in that promotion here on Southern States Wrestling, which hosts home to various different promotions throughout the country, as Southern States Wrestling has been in business now for 22 years and is one of the best wrestling promotions in the country. And a lot of people want to be showcased on Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour, and you see guys from NWA Mountain State and West Virginia with TV time here today on the Power Half Hour, showcasing their talents here to the fans of Kingsport. And you talked about breaking or clean wrestling. I said that's going to be out the window, and the window just got shattered. And Lance Erikson using his wrist tape there to choke the life out of Eric Darkstorm. Joe, this thing has took a sadistic turn for the worse.
No doubt about that, Matt Rhodes, and great points as always. He's in that chin lock position as you can see Darkstorm moving those legs around, trying to keep that blood moving, trying to keep that oxygen coming in. But the big man has got him grounded, and he is wearing him down at this point in time, Matt.
Like I said, for the most part of this match, if Erikson's been in control of that, it goes back to Darkstorm being gone for 2.5 years, pretty much living under a rock. Nobody heard from this guy for 2.5 years. He resurfaced, a short time ago. He's not had very many matches. Lance Erikson's a man who's competed week in and week out on a regular basis in the NWA Mountain State promotion in West Virginia and many other various promotions. We see Darkstorm coming back here. Forearms, these guys trading them back and forth here. He takes Erikson down, he puts some extra oomph on it, hooks the leg with a kick out at one, Joe Wheeler.
Darkstorm setting up here. He is waiting on Lance Erikson to get back to a vertical base. And boom! Unbelievable drop kick right there on the button.
Very nice.
Referee's in and got a 2 count only on that one. Darkstorm, he may be the smaller man in this matchup, but he is savvy and he has got veteran experience about him. And he throws a mean drop kick, as he just proved for a second time right there, right on the button on Erikson. Takes him in, caught him with a leg lariat right there, in for a cover, and got a 2 count only as Lance Erikson finds himself in trouble as a smaller opponent now. Reverses the situation as Storm ducked under that one, and now rolls this man up. He's got him rolled up. This could do it, and he did! Eric Darkstorm just won this one.
Well. I'm going to take the shades off for this one. Because on June the 16th, it might be the biggest match in the history of East Tennessee in the Mountain Empire. And, it's been a long time since I've been in Southern States Wrestling, and I'm honored to be back. Quite frankly, I took a couple years off. I didn't really like the way things were going, the way I was treated. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense to Mr. Darkstorm, and since I've been back, stuff hasn't made a lot of sense either. But Kyle Matthews, I'm glad you're coming to Southern States Wrestling. You're coming for a fight. You know what I'm coming for? I'm coming for big money, and that's what brought me back to the Mountain Empire. I'm coming back to get paid, and it takes a lot of money to bring Mr. Darkstorm to your town. And on June 16th, Kyle Matthews, you're gonna find out exactly why I get paid big bucks to hurt people. I'm not taking anything away from you at all. I've studied you, and you're good. You're a hell of a competitor. I know you've wrestled Daniel Bryan. I know you wrestled for Ring of Honor, but so have I. I've wrestled for TNA too. I've wrestled Jamie Noble. I've wrestled Rick Steiner. I've wrestled the best in the world, just like you. And right now, I consider you to be in the top of all the wrestlers in the world, but I'm up there too. And I'm no slouch, but June 16th, I'm coming. May the best man win. Place your bets on Mr. Darkstorm. I will be in the Mountain Empire. I will see you. I will beat you. And there's 2 things you can do about that. Actually, 1. None.
With the economy changing almost daily and not always for the best, let Hassie'sKitchenTable.com keep your food budget under control. Leave the work up to us as we find inexpensive recipes, cooking, and shopping tips. You will soon have all the tips, ideas, recipes you need to feed your family well on a budget and have fun while doing it.
Hello everybody, it's your old friend here, Handsome Bo James. Some people like to call me the King of King Sport, and I'm here to tell you, it's finally here. Do you want to be a wrestler, kid? My first full-length book, 348 pages, never publicly told stories, rare photos, a history lesson of pro wrestling in East Tennessee. How I got my career started as a promoter at the age of 14 years old. How my in-ring career started at 15 years old. Stories of being so blessed and getting to work and compete with people like the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff, the Mongolian Stomper, Izzy Slapowitz, Nature Boy Buddy Landell, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, Ricky Morton, and a whole lot more. Let's not forget about those practical jokes that wrestlers like to pull on one another, a whole chapter dedicated to that. Tributes to many of my fallen heroes turned friends like Wahoo McDaniel, Road Warrior Hawk, Sherry Martell, Billy Joe Travis, Moondog Spot, and a whole lot more. Buy your copy today, kingofkingsport.com. Each book comes with signed pictures of not only myself, but my beautiful wife, Misty James, and a DVD with never before seen matches, interviews, and special insight from me that follows the book. Do you want to be a wrestler, kid? Available now, kingofkingsport.com.
Fans of the Mountain Empire, if you're looking for a great and exciting new way to bring funds into your nonprofit, the way to do it is with a great wrestling card of Southern States Wrestling. We're going to give you the money the night that we collect it right there in your hometown. That way you don't have to wait weeks and weeks on the proceeds to come in. Joe Wheeler, it's a great way to raise funds.
No doubt about that, Michael Sutherland. Great way to get a bunch of folks together, have a good time, enjoy a fun-filled family night with Southern States Wrestling. Wrestling action that you can bring the 5-year-old children right on up to the 88-year-old grandmothers too, because it's family-friendly, family fun, as only Southern States Wrestling can do. If you own a business in the Tri-Cities, we do have advertising space available right here on the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour, seen on the CW Tri-Cities 4 and across the world on Facebook and Blip TV. Contact us at the address on your screen, sswking@aol.com for more information.
SSW Fundraising Events, we're going to meet your needs.
Welcome back to the Power Half Hour. It's your old friend here, Bo James. Thank you for watching. Still time to call your friends. Tell them to turn it over to CW4. If you're watching online, share the link with your friends. If you happen to miss us on TV on Saturday afternoon, you can go online and watch us any point in time during the week. kingofkingsport.com. I upload the videos there each and every week. You can watch us right there. You also can buy your Golden Circle tickets at kingofkingsport.com right now with PayPal for Saturday night, June the 16th. We're going to talk about that just in a minute. Let's talk about some big events coming up. I'm talking about May the 27th, Sunday afternoon, Waynesville, North Carolina, the Smoky Mountain Arena. It's a big time every other Sunday afternoon over there in Waynesville. Hope if you're watching that area, hope to see you ringside over there. Our friends tonight over there at Sampson's Gym Main Event Promotions have a big card in the Lebanon area, Cleveland, Virginia at the middle school. Go over there and check that out if you're in Southwest Virginia tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, if you're watching this online, which will be May 20th, Misty and I will be wrestling in Mount Hope, West Virginia. It's a big card for the NWA Mountain State. So if you're watching us online, come by, say hello. Love to meet each and every one of you. Now let's talk about this one a little farther down the line. Sunday, July 15th. WrestleFest 2012, Hall of Fame Heroes and Legends Night, the return of the Hands of Stone, the one-man gang, Ronnie Garvin, will be in Mount Carmel Sunday, July 15th, and let's talk about it, the big one we're getting ready for. Saturday night, June the 16th is coming oh so much closer each and every day. I'm excited about this, and it takes a lot to get me excited about events. 8 teams are going to battle for the tag team titles. Demolition Axe, WWE legend, comes to battle Frank the Tank Parker. Misty James defends against the Mid-South Ladies champion Christy Monroe. Also on that card, Eric Darkstorm battles Kyle Matthews. And I've told you about them now for 2 weeks. You do not want to miss these two young men when they see each other for the first time face-to-face in the ring. All that and more. Golden Circle tickets on sale right now. KingofKingsport.com. You can buy them with PayPal. Now what I want to do right now, I'll take a special look at a good friend of mine. I hope he's a good friend of yours out there. Ray Idle, the powerhouse from Bristol. And then Matt Rhodes is going to be along with a few words with Ray Idle and the partner that he has picked for the 8-team tag team tournament.
Talk about James McComb. Have you noticed he's been standing out here the entire time and he has not interfered in this match? That's a good manager.
He's paid Terrence Tyler to interfere in the match.
But who cares about money?
James McCone has no reason to be out here.
Yes,
he's
he
paid
does.
in the money. He can sit in the back and watch it on the monitor like everybody
manager.
else.
He could be
What
on
we're
the
seeing
side.
right now is Terrence Tyler choking Ray Idle. Terrence Tyler has the cane draped around the back of the neck, driving his neck down into that middle rope. You see Terrence Tyler doing stuff like this all the time. Now he's doing it yet again. Got such force, he's driving the bottom rope down to the mat. How do you sit here and condone this, Bobo?
Condone what?
Condone cheating like this. Oh, wait, never mind. You condone your U.S. title reign as being official, too. That's how.
I just raised up from tying my shoe. What are you talking about?
We're at the 10-minute mark in this contest here as Ray Idle's trying to mount some offense, get this thing turned back around in his favor. He's throwing a series of shots into the midsection of Daniel Mulligan. but they're not staggering the big man a whole lot. That shot did, and that one did as well, as Ray Idol's got his man back up on a vertical base. Shoots him into the ropes, comes across. Big slam right there. This could do it. Idol's in for a cover. And he got him.
Big time 1, 2, 3, and Ray Idol picks up the victory. Dylan, let's have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Powerhouse Ray Idol.
Ray Idol caught him off guard with that big sidewalk slam, modified version of it, and now Terrence Tyler, is he going to have to give back the money because he didn't take care of business?
I don't know, but Idol's caught between a rock and a hard place right here as Tyler's got him distracted. McCone's actually in the ring like he's actually going to do something here, but Ray Idol's caught him now. We might get a Christmas present right here.
I was thinking the same thing, and what a big spear took down that big beach 12. Look at that, firing away on James McCone. Terrence Tyler, I guess his work is done, and Ray Idol extracting a little bit of revenge here on James McCone. I think this is...
Wrestling fans, Saturday night, June the 16th, promises to be a historic night at the Armory in Mount Carmel. We're going to see an 8-team tournament to crown new Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Championships, tag team titles that have spanned 2 decades in this area. You're looking at 2 men that have held these titles before, but never together. We see the powerhouse Ray Idol here to my left, and Steve Flynn. Steve, we got a lot of big competition coming to the area. Let's get your thoughts on this tournament.
Well, that's why I come back to this area, because this has got the greatest competition. It always brings in the best talent from all over the country. And this tournament's going to be the great. Me, Ray Idol, we get to show off our skills. We're coming home with a gold.
Ray Idol, your comments.
You know, Steve Flynn just put it correctly, Matt Rhodes. We get to show off our skills and walk out with the titles.
That's putting it plainly, folks. Could we see new tag team champions right here? Let's find out on Saturday night, June the 16th.
Is that some sort of a spike or a claw hold to the throat, Matt? Looks like a nerve hold. A death grip to the chin area of DeAndre Jackson. Right underneath the chin, a Samoan-style maneuver, but a clothesline, and DeAndre Jackson gets a comeback here, but he's in the wrong corner. Needs to make the tag, Joe. Lucas Angel, Mike Cooper wants to get in his thing, and I believe when he makes that tag, if he can get there, we're going to see the roof blow off this match here. Both men trying to make their way back to their corners. Headcase is back on his feet. He didn't choose to make the tag, but he goes after his opponent. And Jackson now firing in a couple of shots and caught him with a big kick right there. And both these guys need to make a tag here if they can, Matt. But both of them are in a lot of trouble here. Headcase on the wrong side of town, as is Jackson at this point in time. The tag's made here on Jackson's corner. Here comes Mike Cooper, and here comes Bobby Reigns into the ring. It's breaking down now, Matt. I said Mike Cooper, he wanted in this match, and he's got a lot of pent-up frustration. We've seen his battles with James McCone, and that's a 3-on-1 assault. And Lucas Angel, he decides to get involved in this thing as a shot for Bobby Reigns. Headcase gets one. Bobo gets a shot right to the temple. Lucas laying waste here. He's on fire. Now Bobo Brown, Mike Cooper, no strangers to each other. They go to the left-hand side of your screen. Lucas, big splash to Headcase. Big splash to Bobby Reigns. Look out! Good grief! Lucas, oh, he's a clothesline. And I haven't seen that much fire out of Lucas in a long time, but Bobby Reigns just extinguished it. I tell you, you're right. Lucas Angel was on a roll there. He was cleaning house, but Bobby Reigns was able to put a stop to that as all 6 guys are in the ring. Referee has completely lost control of this matchup, and here we go. Everybody knows he does right in the middle. Triple noggin knocker. Oh, we're going to roll up. 1, 2, 3, a triple pin.
Wrestling fans, I am joined now by longtime favorite here in the area, Lucas Angel, and new sensation, DeAndre Jackson. Both of these men are in the 8-team tournament you'll see on Saturday night, June the 16th, National Guard Armory, Mount Carmel. And Lucas Angel, I'm going to you first, big man. Big night. You guys have a chance to capture Southern States Tag Team Gold.
You know what, Matt Rhodes, I've never been more excited in my life, because for the first time in my career, I'm going to have a chance to bring home something that's eluded me in my short career, and that's some gold, baby.
DeAndre Jackson,
Tournament, you've only made 2 appearances here in Southern States Wrestling. This is a big opportunity for you and Lucas.
June 16th, 10 days before my birthday, actually.
Who cares? Who cares? Look, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you think you are. But my name is Bobo Brown. And I've been here in Southern States Wrestling for 3 years. Now, I don't understand how any of these crackers like you. Yeah, I said it, and that's exactly what they are. I don't know why they like you, but I've been here, and they've never respected me. Now, on June 16th, I don't care about this tag team tournament. How are you in the tournament? You guys lost to Rockstar.
Oh, before you go around making false claims, let me remind you that it was you that cost us the victory. Don't think I didn't see you pull my feet. I was this close from victory.
Hey,
this close.
I don't cheat. You tricked. That's all my fault.
Really, doo-doo? I mean, Bobo, my bad, I'm sorry. Bobo, I'm sorry. 3 years you've been here, 3 years, and you're stalemate 2 times, and I'm already a rising star here. It doesn't matter what you claim to be, who you claim to be. You may not know me, but I promise you, June 16th, you will know me. Whether you want to challenge me to a dance-off, or whether you want a match.
All right, I'm a better dancer. You got your match on June 16th if you want it. Well, we can take this one step further. We can get out there, and we can boogie all night long if we want to. We can dance. We can do this. If that's what you want, boy. But I will prove to you that I'm not a slouch, and I'm not a joke, as Michael Sutherland and everybody else makes me out to be.
Really? 3 things. Get a breath minute. Number 2, I don't think you know how to dance. So why don't you call up some dance instructor and learn how to do the cabbage pad and run a man in a sprinkler. Number 3, you put your finger in my face again, I'll break it, and I'll break it good. June 16th, I will see you in the ring. I'm gonna prove I'm a better dancer than you, prove I'm a better man than you, and I'm gonna prove I'm a better wrestler than you. And if you didn't know that, you're gonna find out. It's over. What?
Imperial Healthcare welcomes you to our new location, 645 East Main Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. New patients welcome now. Call 423-734-2318 or 782-0893 to make an appointment with our friendly and qualified staff. Imperial Healthcare of Kingsport, Tennessee. Simple and sincere. Dr. Vijay Singh, MD. Tell them you heard about them on Southern States Wrestling.
Hey you, get off the couch and get out to Samson's Gym in St. Paul, Virginia. Dauntless equipment, free weights, Smith & Cable machines, step aerobics, boxing equipment, cardiovascular equipment, tanning bed, drink bar, fitness wear, supplements, and more. Plus an instructor on duty at all times. Call 762-7170. Samson's Gym, your one stop for fitness since 1990.
June the 16th, out here I got a tough competitor coming up. Her name is Christy Monroe. Christy, girl, I've heard a lot about you, and I know you've heard a lot about me. I've watched some of your tapes, I've studied your work. But let me tell you one thing. You better get prepared, you better start watching my tapes out there, you better start studying me. Because, girl, that night I hear that you're going to come after my title. Okay, fine. I'm going to put it up on the line. But I'll tell you one thing right now, Christy Monroe. I'm one tough competitor. I know you're one tough competitor. But let me tell you one thing, girl. I have too many friends, I have too many fans, and I have too many families that's going to be there supporting me that night. So go ahead and bring it on, Christy Monroe. Because this girl right here is nothing but country strong. And I'm going to be ready.
When I wrestled him almost a year ago.
Well, James McCone now, he likes what he sees. He's got a grin on his face. And, notice here, again, Frank Parker showing his veteran skills. Whether you like Frank Parker or you don't like him, he knows how to get the job done inside the squared circle, even if that means utilizing that worm he's got on the outside, James McCone.
Yeah, worm is a good phrase, one of many that come to mind when you think of McCone. Parker with a tremendous body slam right there on Lucas Angel. As Frank the Tank Parker, not notorious for his high-flying abilities, but he's on that second rope here. If he's able to make impact on Lucas Angel, this could very well finish it off. But no, Angel was able to roll out of the way, and Parker crashes down hard. Now is the time, now is the moment that Lucas Angel needs to turn this match around. This is his big moment right here, Mike.
Nothing's happened to James McCone, but his face, he looks like he's grimaced in pain because he knows that SSW Heavyweight Championship could be slipping out of those sweaty hands of his.
Very true, very true. Things are getting precarious here. Lucas Angel with a big clothesline right there. Caught his man with a back elbow smash as Lucas Angel has definitely turned this thing in his favor. Series of shots there on Frank Parker. Angel now maybe taking too much time, and it sure did as Frank Parker was able to grab that moment of breath and put that foot up. And again, Angel comes in. Again, Parker is able to move out of the way. He's got the full Nelson. This could do it, Bobo.
Yeah, this is Frank Parker's finisher, and he's got it cinched in. Is his fingers locked? Yeah, they're locked. Look at him.
This maneuver right here would put you in intensive care, Bobo. If Lucas Angel does not, if he does not break this hold right here, this is going to spell defeat. He is trying to reach for those ropes. Uh-oh, this is a bad sign here. He's off his feet, and that's it. He can't take any more.
Well, there you saw him. The man that has only been pinned 2 times in 4 years. I'm talking about Mr. Destruction, Frank the Tank Parker, the Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. One of the most powerful men I've ever been in the ring with, and anybody else that's ever stepped in the ring would agree with that statement. June the 16th, he's got his biggest challenge. I'm talking about WWE legend, 3-time World Tag Team Champion, Demolition Axe. Now, James McCone was supposed to be on here talking today, but Mac McMurray can't get him to answer the phone since the announcement has been made about Frank defending against Demolition Axe. Matt Rhodes has called him and tried to chase him down with a camera crew. They've not been able to get words. Matt Rhodes has promised me this week he's going to find James McCone. He's going to get some words from him because I think this is the first time that we have truly seen big business James McCone running scared. The man is afraid of Demolition Axe. He's afraid that title's up, and he knows that Demolition can take Frank one-on-one if it's right down the middle. You know Scott Sterling's going to be around there. You know McCone's got a big plan. But I'll tell you what, June the 16th, Summer Bash, it gets bigger each day. We hear more and more. And right here next week, we're going to see some more on Demolition Axe. We're going to see more on Frank the Tank Parker. James McCone, I hope you come on here because I want everybody to see it in your face and hear it in your voice how scared you are about Saturday night, June the 16th. We're going to announce 2 more tag teams. They're going to be in the tag team tournament. Plus, you're going to see Misty James in action right here next week, 3:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon, right here, CW4. Tell your friends all week about it. Watch us online, kingofkingsport.com. Buy your front row VIP Golden Circle tickets for Saturday night, June the 16th. It's going to be a historic night. Thank you for watching. God bless each and every one of you.